file drawer.
Hey, John, how long till we're live?
Oh, we're live now.
Oh, we
Wait,
are?
how long
What?
have we been live?
Now?
Yeah, since you started asking.
Yes.
Oh, so you just went live like...
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to Zheroes Podcast, episode 7. We have the entire gang here. Me, Aaron, Fred, John, and Rico. Everyone say hello.
Hi, Aaron.
Yo, what up?
I'm grumpy.
Why is you be grumpy?
Because that's my thing, apparently.
Is it?
Apparently, that's true.
Apparently, I
That's your
hate everything and everyone.
I mean, that makes sense. I think that's like your shtick now, right?
Should be. It's episode 8.
Episode 8?
Okay, episode 8.
Video says episode 7.
Yeah. What does it say, episode 7, John? Why are you tricking me like this?
Because, not on YouTube right now.
Episode 7.5. All right.
7.5. The real episode 7. The last one got deleted.
Why'd it get deleted?
Because of the foul language.
What? What foul language?
There wasn't
Yours.
I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, shut your fucking mouth.
We used about the same level of foul language that we always use.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel offended.
I feel
I
offended.
definitely.
Like,
I'm
what?
What, Aaron, are you
Podcast
triggered?
is good for you and your tastes for your channel?
Yes.
I am definitely not triggered, Fred. But I am offended. Highly, highly offended.
I am offended because that is like lost to time now.
I'm hurt.
All right, so welcome to the final podcast.
Final
Farewell.
podcast.
Yeah, the final.
Farewell, Rico. Farewell, Aaron.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Hey,
All right,
what do you mean it's
Thanks
the
for
final?
coming around. We'll start a new podcast, Zheroes Super. Be sure to check it out. It'll be really good, and then it'll get really boring in the middle, and then you'll hate it.
Pretty much sounds about
That,
exactly what happens.
what, are we going to focus on Rico the entire time, too?
There's gonna be a subplot about Fred, but it's never gonna pay off.
What? Oh, that
That's horrible,
sucks.
John.
What? What, am I
you're
gonna have-
you're gonna relearn your rapping ability, and then it's never gonna amount to anything in the end.
And it's gonna be in a bullshit amount of time that I relearn everything.
Yeah.
And then what's gonna happen is he's gonna go up against me, and he's gonna beat me. But then I'm gonna train for like 2 months, and I'm gonna come back way more powerful.
Don't you mean like? Oh, now I get that one.
How did you not get the other one?
No, I mean I got the one that Rico said. Like it took me a minute.
It always takes you a minute.
All right, so Fred, why do you always look so cringy in every picture I see you in?
I don't know.
Why do you always do the Kamehameha wave? Why?
That's my signature.
No, it's not. Did you make it?
That's something I do.
For
But
like,
why?
but why? Just take a picture. That's why I never want to take pictures with you.
Same here.
Well, okay, then tell me something I can do.
It's an intervention. Why don't you just do what
be
Eminem
normal.
does?
Just stand
Do
there
it.
and look. That's basically what I do. Just stand there with a pissed off face.
Yeah, do what Eminem does.
I don't know how to have a pissed off face. I don't have resting bitch face, Aaron.
Learn, my Padawan. Learn.
Okay, then teach me.
Anger leads to
That's not.
bitches lead to fame.
I don't think resting bitch face is something you could just teach. I think you just run with it.
You know how you gain it? You gain it by putting up with a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. That's
You're
about
not born with it. It just materializes as the more you go through bullshit and dealing with people.
And
it
bullshit.
develops.
And then you look in the mirror one day, and then that smile that used to be there naturally is gone. And then it's like one of those scenes where you close the medicine cabinet door, and then you see your face, and you're just like, another fucking day of this shit.
Yeah.
But you still go. You know why? Because you're a man.
Barely.
And I don't mean a
Do.
man as in gender, and I mean like a man, like a manly spirit. Anyone can have it.
I gotcha.
Triggered feminazi. Go.
Hey!
So did anyone try to watch the new episode of Dragon Ball Super?
Yeah, I tried.
I did.
And I finished it, but it took a lot of effort.
Took a lot, like half
I
of
liked
your
it.
spirit.
It
Did you
took
have to gather some energy from, I don't know, like a Dr. Pepper?
Yeah, well, I mean, I
What I
drank
had.
some chocolate milk, and that's what helped me get through it.
I normally have to drink a soda.
I had to cut back on soda. I drink too much, and I don't want to ruin my teeth.
That's fair.
Like I mean, like I drink like a lot, like because I could get like soda at my work, and so naturally it's like, and you could choose between like soda or water. You're gonna probably choose soda. And then I realized I drank
Oh.
like 12 glasses of Coke every day, every shift. And I'm like, this is not good. But yeah, this episode, Fred, how was it?
I liked
I'm
it.
waiting. I'm waiting for it.
No, Fred, no. Like, what did you like?
I liked.
John knows what I'm waiting for.
I liked the way Frieza and Gohan were like teaming up against Dipso.
Oh, like, what do you? Okay, like that was the synopsis of the episode. But what did you like about it?
I don't know. It was something new that we haven't seen, at least in Dragon Ball, at least from my perspective.
I mean,
It's like a new move,
no,
and like I would like to see this in a video
they
game.
teamed up against
Yeah,
Frost.
they did that like I don't know, 16 episodes ago.
Yeah.
No,
they
but I mean with
pretended-
Frieza like using the finger beam to create like a shield or whatever you call it.
Well, you said
Box
that
him
this
in.
is the first time that we saw them team up.
No, not team up, but like that the way they did it, like the thing that Frieza did with the finger beam. That's what I mean. I'm sorry.
So you
Very
like
finger
that
beamy.
Frieza made a cage out of death beams?
Yeah,
That's what you liked about it?
yeah. That was like pretty much my favorite part about this episode.
How's it?
Oh,
very
that he made a
anticlimactic.
cage?
The what?
Your favorite part of this episode was that Frieza made a cage?
Yeah. One night.
Uh,
Hell in a Cell.
yes.
No holds barred Iron Man match.
I mean, like,
Yes.
It's bone cell time.
come on, Fred. Like, give me some more. Like,
he's ready.
bold so is ready. What
But
are you
Dipson didn't sign up for a cage.
staying away from you? Oh, that's a cute outfit. Did your husband make it for you?
I got you for 3 minutes. 3
3
minutes of
minutes
playtime.
What are you doing up there?
all right.
All right. So,
Alright.
Fred,
I had to.
I want you to tell me what you liked about this episode besides that, because I was only like a minute of a 22-minute episode.
I like how this episode didn't revolve around Goku and Jiren.
I mean,
we saw like maybe a minute of that in the beginning, but then the rest of it, we didn't see any of it.
yeah, that's true. They've done that before, though. Every time we get to like a climax fight that involves Goku, they'll spend an episode or two away from it. Like when he fought Kefla, they spent an episode or two looking at what other people were doing. And when he fought Jiren the first time, like that first episode where he fought Jiren, half of it wasn't even on Goku. And then when he went Ultra Instinct, then he got like the whole episode following. But I mean, I see what you mean. I mean, either way, it was like a means to an end. Dispo had to get out so we could focus on the main event.
Yeah.
Fewer distractions. But now tell me, Fred, how did you feel about the way Gohan got eliminated?
Ooh, Gohan got eliminated.
Yeah, Gohan got eliminated.
How did he get eliminated?
Remember I told you
By
like
sucking.
Gohan had he had Dipso and like a full Nelson, and he told Frieza to like to blast him off
Oh, that's
off
right.
the
That's
stage.
right.
Yeah, like so happy to
I
do
forget
it.
these things. I forget these things.
That's why I'm here, Aaron. So
Thank you,
anyway,
I guess.
you're
Yeah,
welcome.
so
And
is Dispo one of those cat people? What is he?
He's a bunny.
he's a rabbit.
Rabbit. Looks a lot like Beerus.
Look, man, like Toriyama or not Toriyama, Toei is doing that Taikubo thing from Bleach where they ran out of character designs, so a lot of characters just start looking alike.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sounds more like it feels like they've gotten into like more One Piece territory, if
oh
anything.
no. One Piece, they have so much leeway because body proportions don't exist in that world.
Yeah. They're like, hey,
Exactly why.
let's throw a
That's
two-story fat dude in there. Fill up the
Yeah,
scene.
like but
and
like I'm talking
that's
about Bleach
why I love it.
specifically is go to the end of Bleach and there's characters that all look like Orihime, but they're all different characters with different voices, and they just all look like Orihime. They all have that face.
I never. I got to like after Aizen, and then that was about it. And I stopped watching.
I know because it's not a good anime.
It was for the first season.
The first two seasons or not
John will
seasons,
fight you on this.
the first two arcs are great, and then the following arcs are just you don't worry about those. Don't watch them.
Well,
I
it's just
remember.
it was like for me, it was just getting to Aizen. Like the big Aizen fight was a pain in the ass because it took
Yeah.
forever.
And they never got rid
Yeah,
of him.
that's what made it bad. It was one of those cases where they made a god character and they couldn't figure out how to defeat him, and there was no way to do it that would be satisfactory. Other than,
I
well,
mean that
he's
final.
sealed, and that's it. He's sealed. He's sitting in a chair, and he's stuck there forever.
Well, that final Tegen show was fucking sexy as shit, but for some
Oh,
reason that didn't work.
I mean, it's cool to just see the same move except it's bigger.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's why. That's
I,
oh
I
yeah.
mean,
You want to talk about Bleach? The biggest thing that bothered me is that all the way to the end, Ichigo never did anything else other than Getsuga Tensho. It would just be bigger.
that's fair. That is. They
Like
only had
that's
like
it.
the one move.
Like
They never had the variety.
everyone else kind of had like their thing, but they'd be like creative with it. Like Hitsugaya had ice, but he could like use it to like project himself around and like fly and make ice shards and freeze things. You know, everyone had like their thing, but Ichigo was just here's a little slash coming towards you. Oh, it missed. All right, here's another one. It's bigger. Oh, it missed. All right, here's a big one. All right, I have a new form. I'm a hollow now. Here's a black and red one now. Oh, now I have a Quincy powers. All right, here's a huge one now.
I remember I was talking to Rico and I told him that Ichigo doesn't have a character. That
Oh, that was
you.
funny.
So I told him, like, think about like your favorite shonen character, right? And they have hopes, they have dreams, they have a goal, right? And
Yeah.
I was like, Ichigo doesn't have anything.
And then I was like, wait, hold on. And then I was like, he wants to get stronger to help his friends. And he's like, yeah, but what about during the Aizen stuff? What's his goals? What's his aspirations? To get stronger to help his friends. But what about during the end when the Quincy's come back? Well, I mean, that's like a time skip. What's he doing? Trying to get stronger to help his friends.
guys, I've actually never seen Bleach, believe it or not.
All right, cool. I mean, what you want a cookie?
No, I thought it would get you pissed off.
No, I don't care if you
Oh.
didn't watch a shitty anime.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
I envy you. I wish I could wipe it from my memory. If I could go to the past, if I went to the past, I'd tell myself, okay, after the Soul Society arc, stop.
Stop.
Trust me. That's when character development stops and everything just becomes the same battle copy paste.
Mhm.
Ichigo loses the first round, wins the second round after he got stronger. That's it. The
Pretty
whole
much.
thing.
Oh,
Loses to
before I
Grimchow
forget,
the first time, comes back, whoops his ass. Loses to Ukiora the first time, comes back, and then whoops his ass. Loses to Aizen like, well, shit, everyone lost to Aizen. And then he comes in, whoops his ass.
anyway, guys, before I forget, shout out to Gonzalo. Thanks for listening, bro.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, by the way, while I was at the Pokemon Fest, somebody who listened to our podcast actually stopped at my table.
Really?
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
That turns me on.
There you go, people. Everyone is aroused. Or Rico is aroused by you.
He said everyone's aroused.
Everyone's
apparently-
aroused.
so-
All right, guys,
so-
everyone's aroused.
It's time to do.
Do what?
All right.
Never mind. Never mind.
I think I'll tell you this. This is my final opinion on Bleach. Before we go back to Super, I believe
Alright.
it does have its place in Shonen because when it was originally out, it was a big thing. Like it was one of the top 3. But looking back on it now, it's just there's so many flaws with it that I guess people were just blind to at first because of the hype. Because by the time people realized that Bleach was just honestly not that good, it was like way past like its prime to where it got like that get the fuck out treatment where it's like, hey, like I don't care, wrap this up. I know you're in the middle of an arc, but end it like now. Like, I mean, the anime was canceled way before the manga ended, but I just remember like
Yeah.
reading the manga, right? Because it was one of those things where I'm like, well, shit, like I've already been reading it. I'm caught up. It doesn't take much to read one chapter a week, even if it's like eh. So I was still reading it, and I just remember like there was this whole setup with this final arc, right? It's like how he always does them, where it's like a 2-part. Like the enemies
Yeah.
show up, whoop everyone's ass, and then it's like this middle training thing, and then it's like the big climactic showdown, which is what it always is. You know, Soul
Yeah.
Reapers come down, take Rukia. Ichigo loses, he trains, gets stronger. Spadas come down, Ichigo loses, he trains, gets stronger. And
Yeah.
it was following that formula. You know, you got that long of everyone getting their butt kicked, and then you get this long like Ichigo training, and then it was just out of nowhere. He just drops down, right? And he just pretty much beats the final dude, like this big guy that's killed like everyone that's important. Like he killed like the captain commander, like nothing. Like he just sliced him in half, right? And Ichigo just like beats him in one chapter, like half a chapter. It's just done, and then the next chapter's the epilogue, and that's it. And I'm like, wow, that's like if this whole setting of Goku versus Frieza, like the first time it happened, like Frieza's like laying waste to everyone, you know, about to kill Vegeta, and then Goku just shows up, and then the next episode he just goes Super Saiyan and beats Frieza in like the first 15 minutes, and then the next episode's the epilogue. That's how it would feel. It's just like, wow, what was the point?
Mhm.
And that's why
I kind of dropped off.
it shouldn't drink bleach.
Yeah.
That's why you always. Yeah, I was about to say it. You always have your Tide Pods.
No, Fred, buddy,
Uh-huh.
you gotta tell me once and for all. Do you think Gohan made a comeback?
No.
Why?
Because, like, I just don't see a comeback from Gohan in this. I really don't.
Okay, but you're just doubling down on what you said. I'm asking you why.
Well, like, what did he do?
I'm asking you.
I I don't know the right word to put it, but Gohan didn't make a comeback in it. If anything, Gohan still as he had been seeing him.
That's
I
great.
mean, yeah. He trained with Piccolo and everything, and yeah, he survived this long in the tournament, but he hadn't really done anything that made me say, this is Gohan. This is the Gohan we always knew. If anything, Gohan training is the biggest piece of bullshit in this entire series.
Okay, but why?
Okay, for one, during the Frieza arc, you could barely go Super Saiyan, yet after training with Piccolo for like maybe, what was it, 2 months? I can understand if he can go Super Saiyan again. And then you train with Piccolo one more time for like 2 hours, and all of a sudden you can go Mystic again.
Well, he never couldn't go Mystic.
What do you mean here? I'm in the Frieza arc. He could barely go Super Saiyan.
Well, Super Saiyan is weaker than Mystic. Mystic is just his base form. It's not something he could turn on and off. It's just him.
I
That's
mean,
like
I
saying
thought.
Goku can't go base. Goku could only be Super Saiyan. He can't go base. That's like that was like the whole point of like Mystic isn't a form. Like in the games, they make it a form because it's stronger, but it's just him. That's just him.
Because, like, when he goes Mystic, like, his hair's got, like, what, a curl over his eyes when he's Mystic? And then when
No,
he's base, his hip. Yeah.
Fred.
What?
Mystic isn't a form. That's what fans just called it to differentiate his power up. It's like what was it? How people call hidden potential, like in the games when they get the thing from Guru, Krillin and Gohan, they call it hidden potential because it was like a power up, but they don't know what to call it because it doesn't have an official name.
Uh-huh.
That's what Mystic is. It's just like, oh, it's just a power up, but it's not like a form. It's just a power up. He just got stronger.
I gotcha. Like I said, Gohan never got a real moment to shine, at least in my opinion. Yeah, he faced the Yardarat, but, that didn't make me say, oh yeah, this is Gohan. He didn't like when he was a teenager fighting Cell, the epic fight, the epic moment. That the Gohan we all knew. When he finally got his mystic form, when he was sitting in front of the Elder Kai, and then he was beating on Boo. It's like, yeah, okay, Gohan kind of back. But like throughout Super, Gohan had not been back. He'd been the same character that was introduced at the beginning of the Boo saga. Yeah. Am I answering your
So,
question or no?
so you didn't think he had a good moment when they fought that big robot villain, and they all relied on Gohan to help?
Wait.
It was literally the fight before this one.
Oh yeah, and I kind of remember. It's like right before when they had that Power Ranger guy. I mean, yeah, that was cool and all, but couldn't anyone else have done that?
Yeah, but they let Gohan do it,
You
so he could
know,
have a moment.
I almost forgot he was the team leader until Frieza brought it up again. Because no one was listening to him.
Yeah.
Like, the only one that
Well,
listened to him was Piccolo. And again, Piccolo was still calling the shots.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just correcting Fred because he said Gohan had no moment, and they gave him a moment.
Yeah, but like it was yeah. What I mean by moment, nothing made me say that Gohan is back. Like they never did anything throughout this entire series that made me say, oh yeah, this is that teen Gohan we all like were made by. This is that Gohan that fought, Super Brew that we were all made by.
So, are you saying that you would have only been happy if Gohan beat Jiren?
No, I would have been angry if Gohan beat Jiren.
Because I would have been just as angry if he beat Topo. Like, who was he supposed to beat that would have made you happy? Is my question. Because not even freaking like Topo's at a level to where even though Goku's stronger than he was before, he couldn't beat Topo the first time they fought.
I got you.
Like, who else could he have beaten to where you would have been like, all right, that's good?
Uh, is that really like who we could have beaten? It's more like what's the word I'm looking for? I hold on. It's not really who he could have beaten. It's really more like oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Like how they portray him.
Yeah, and they betrayed him. You don't think they betrayed him good in this arc?
Not as good as they probably could have.
That's why I'm asking you. What did you want to see?
More
Because
badass,
they had him fighting
more
the
bad.
Namekians, and he beat the Namekians. They had him fighting the robots, and with his help, they beat the robots. This is like the only match he's lost, but he fought all the other ones and won. And he didn't even really lose. He grabbed the dude and let himself get knocked off. So technically, it's still a win.
Oh, and then there was the fight with that fox guy. I can't remember the name. The yellow guy with the poison
So
and
that's why I'm
everything.
asking you, why don't you feel like Gohan made a comeback? Would Gohan from Resurrection F been able to do that?
No, maybe I'm focusing too much on Gohan from Resurrection of F. But I mean, yes, Gohan won his fights, but they never made me like what's the word I'm looking for. They never made me say Gohan is awesome again, like he was.
So
Like you
what
said,
did you want to see?
I don't know what I want to
With
see.
the
Okay,
people that are left, there was only Dispo, Topo, and Jiren. And you know he couldn't beat Jiren, and you know that even if he was like in his prime, he could not beat Topo. He could only beat Dispo. So and he did beat Dispo. So that's what I'm saying is, how did he not make a comeback from what he was since Resurrection F? Because Battle of Gods, he was still our Gohan. Battle of the Gods, he was still that Gohan that fought Super Buu. You know, like he still had the gi, he still had the look, and then Resurrection F comes and he's all scrawny out of nowhere and looks like a dork.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
And then from there, he's back to that Gohan, and you're saying, "Oh no, he still sucks." Even though he won all the fights that he went up against by doing what Gohan does that Goku doesn't, and that's not going in right away and actually strategizing, figuring his opponent out, and then doing what he can. He's like pretty much if he's just another Piccolo. He's very smart. He's
Except
always got
stronger.
strategy, and he did the smartest thing that they could have done because Frieza couldn't even beat Dispo, and even not even in golden form. And Gohan saw how Frieza slipped up because Frieza couldn't hold up the cage. And so Gohan, being the smart person that he is before anything else, he's always smart. He does the only thing he could think of to do, and that's to grab Dispo before he could run away and just say, fuck it, like I have to get knocked off. Because we can't beat him, and he's going to be a problem if he teams up with his friends. And you're saying that Gohan's still a loser, pretty much.
well,
That's why I'm asking you, what could he have done different? Because are you
I'm
saying that he would have to be stronger than Golden Frieza to be happy? Because Golden Frieza couldn't beat Dispo. That's how powerful Dispo was. And this isn't the same Golden Frieza for Resurrection F. This is an even stronger Golden Frieza.
mm,
And Frieza couldn't beat this guy with Gohan's help. So that's why I'm asking you, what else could they have done other than what they did to give him the best moment they could? Because this is going to be his last moment in Super. Super's ending in like a few weeks.
um
And you're not giving me
honestly,
an answer.
cause Gohan wasn't what I would make. Gohan wasn't my main focus on this series. So,
What does that even mean?
meaning I wasn't really paying much attention to him, like throughout the fights and everything. Like I was just waiting, like, okay, will somebody besides Goku beat the main villain? Will someone besides Goku beat the main villain?
No.
You know?
No. Because this is Super. This isn't C.
Mm.
For once, Goku's around and he's not dead or training somewhere.
I just realized
Training
that.
somewhere dead. You
No,
know,
because like in the first two arcs, he was training somewhere.
no, but I'm saying is like throughout the whole like show. Z, he shows up, he's dead. He's gone throughout the whole Sand Saga until like he shows back up to fight Nappa and Vegeta. You know, and then he goes to Namek, and then he's just gone again because they think he's dead. Comes back, you know, it's just this rinse and repeat cycle. And then he's dead for 7 years after Cell. Comes back, has to leave again because his time ran out. And then he gets his life back, and then he comes back. But throughout most of that, Goku's not the main focus. But Super, Goku's not dead. So he's around. It's like Dragon Ball, you know, Goku wasn't dead in Dragon Ball, so he's still around. It sucks, but it's what we have to accept.
Fucking goddamn it, Goku being alive and bullshit.
What made me like
God
Z
damn.
so much was that they made Gohan a real character in Z. Because you see
Yeah.
him grow up.
Yes.
You see him grow up,
Yes.
right? But this isn't
Yeah.
Z. This is Super. Gohan's not the main character. Goku and Vegeta are the main character, and that's why the focus is on them. But that doesn't have to do with me asking you why you don't think Gohan made a comeback. You're just pulling a Donald Trump and kind of like dancing around the question because you can't give me a straight
No,
answer.
because okay, I guess you're right. Maybe you did. I just wasn't really paying attention to Gohan that much, so
The whole episode was Gohan. Were you on your phone when you were watching it?
I would mainly focus on Frieza, honestly.
So when Gohan would have a moment where you're just looking away? Because, I mean,
Uh,
like, how can you have a review on an episode if you weren't paying attention to it? Is my question.
cause like what you call it, when Gohan was fighting against Dipso, I was mainly focusing on Dipso getting hit with the beams.
So, are you saying that you're trying to give a review on an episode you weren't really paying attention to?
No, I mean, oh my god. Rico, you're right. Gohan made a comeback. I just wasn't paying attention to.
No,
I
I don't think
wasn't
he made a
really thinking
comeback at
about.
all.
Then what? Then why don't you think he made a comeback? Why? Answer that. Answer. Give me your opinion on that, because I really don't know how to put things into words. You know what I mean?
Because I feel like they could have made him have a better comeback earlier in this tournament before the only people left were gods. Because they've been kind of keeping him in the back burner throughout this whole tournament. Like you see him fighting like for a little bit, but it was just like randos, no one important. And now that all the gods are left, that's when they decide, okay, let's throw him in there, but we know we can't make him win. And it's still a good moment because he did the right thing to do, where he knew they couldn't beat him, so he just took him with him. He pretty much suicided. But I feel like if they really wanted to make this payoff work, like this whole, because pretty much since the Frieza arc, they've been teasing this Gohan comeback subplot. Because every time it would cut to like Gohan, he'd be out in the mountains with Piccolo. Even if it was just for like 20 seconds, you would see it. And then you get to this arc, and everyone's treating him like crap because he's supposed to be. They all vote for him. Okay, you're the team leader. Yeah, we'll trust you. You know, you're smart. And then right away, it's just like, hey, fuck you. We're gonna do our own thing. And who's gonna stick with them? Papa Piccolo, of course. And they never really gave him a decent matchup. But to be fair, it's hard to give anyone a decent matchup in this tournament full of people that we don't know. It's like there's like 100 warriors total, and we only know about like 5 of them. So it's like, oh, Gohan's fighting against this person. It's like, well, I guess they're strong. I don't know. And
I mean,
that's the whole struggle that everyone's been having. So it's like we finally get to see Gohan. All right, he's gonna fight, and for the most part, Piccolo was just saving his life most of the time until Piccolo got knocked off, and then Gohan's like, "Oh shit." But other than that, it's just I feel like if they just gave him a better matchup earlier on, to where he could have got like a real definitive win, like really showed off his power, then it would have been better leading up to this. But now, like, okay, Gohan's finally gonna shine, and then he's gonna get eliminated, and it's just not a good payoff. Because they teased it way too long. They teased this all the way back to the Frieza saga, and that was like what, like 2 years ago. Like that's way too long to like not have a good payoff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Like,
it's just like you said. Maybe it's timing with this Gohan comeback thing, and the fact that they didn't put him against somebody where we had character development to know, okay, this guy is this strong, and I mean, I'm sorry, I really don't know how to put this into words.
that's great to hear on a podcast.
Whoa. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know.
No, apologize to John. John,
I'm sorry, John.
Yeah,
you accept his apology?
sure.
Oh,
Wait,
by the
where
way,
am
I do think Gohan made a comeback.
You just said you. But
Plot
you just.
twist.
No, I
It's
do
a
think Gohan made a comeback. I was giving you a supportive argument because you couldn't even think of why your opinion was your opinion, so I had to think of it for you.
Well, I don't know how to put things into words.
Now, for my opinion, not just
from my opinion.
nah, just playing. John, what about you? Do you think Gohan made a comeback? What's your verdict?
I think no. I think he didn't come back
Okay, but why?
because you know
Everything you guys said.
mm, it's,
That's an ex-
I think he just got right about back to where he was. I don't think there's nothing special about him anymore. He got up to
you know,
normal levels.
one thing that I really do wish we got
But
was just to see Gohan revel in his power for once. Like
get some
ever
of that
since, like
Saiyan pride.
like he got that mystic power, right? And then he fights Super Buu for like 10 minutes, and then
He
Super
gets
Buu,
cocky.
yeah, and then Super Buu beats him because he absorbs Gotenks, and then it's done. Like he doesn't even get a chance to like really like yeah, I'm powerful. You know what I mean? Like it's just taken away from him so fast. And then
He'll
here it's
never
like,
do that again.
but you know what I'm saying? Like fucking look at Goku for example when he got his God mode, right? He was just like, whoa, this is some power. Holy shit. And he's just like messing with it when he's fighting Beerus. He's just like, oh, I'm still trying to test this shit out. But Gohan's just like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, and then he just knocks him around a bit, and then Boo's like, you guys do that fusion again, and they're like, oh, okay, like, and he gets absorbed. It's so bullshit. I want my Gohan back. I want,
Make Gohan great again.
yeah.
Yes, make Gohan great again.
You know when that will happen? When Goku's dead
Mhm.
and Vegeta's dead
And not resurrected.
and not resurrected. Because this isn't Gohan's
I
story.
mean, which is just dumb. I don't know. I mean, I liked Gohan at the peak was for me was like Cell Saga Gohan, and then he showed up a little bit again during the Buu Saga, like during the tournament when he's facing what's his fucking face with the gray hair and the pink face, looked like chewing
What,
bubble gum that had
Vegito?
like yeah. Um, but yeah, and then he like goes Super Saiyan right then and there. That was my Gohan, and then he fights the demon god, whatever his name is. I can't remember. It's been so long.
Deborah.
Um, Deborah. There you go. Deborah. And he fights Deborah, but then he like loses, and then he becomes Mystic, and yeah. But that was some good Gohan. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. One thing I will say about Gohan in the series, I do like the filler with him though. The filler with like Baby Pan and like Gohan being like being like a family guy. I kind of enjoyed that.
He's just a dad.
You wanna
Like he
you wanna
doesn't
see it
do
like
anything.
He's
you
a
wanna see
dad
like
actually with his kid.
you wanna see it like a side TV show, Fred, with Gohan, and it's like just a reality TV show, except it's just Gohan with his being a parent.
Not
Fred,
really a reality TV show, but like I'd watch it.
Fred, why do you call it filler though?
Isn't it filler?
No,
Then what is it?
just an episode.
Nah,
The
shit's filler.
the anime came before the manga. Like, I mean, like filler. I mean, just to sum it up, is just when there's like a manga and then the anime comes out a year later, and then they catch up with the manga, so they gotta wait a few weeks so the manga can make more chapters, so they make a whole fake arc. I mean, but Super is just like its own thing. And I mean, yeah, there's like a manga, but that manga is also its own thing. There's very big differences between that manga that they have going on. So I mean, it's just part of it, you know. Like Garlic Junior Saga in Z is filler because that's not in the manga.
I actually like the Gold Junior Saga too, by the way.
Why the fuck did you like the
Fred,
Garlic
shut
Junior
up.
Saga?
You're not allowed to have opinions on Dragon Ball anymore.
Why the hell did? All right, now
No
we're on
main
topic. So
characters.
Because Goku wasn't there and Gohan got to fight.
No,
Yeah,
oh my
because
god.
Goku wasn't there, because Vegeta wasn't there. Of course,
No, it
now
like the Garlic Junior saga was. It wasn't even a saga. That wasn't a saga. When people were like, "Oh yeah, I like the Garlic Junior," like, all right, first of all, shut the fuck up. Second of all, that's not a saga. That's bullshit. That's what it was. It was just episodes of long, drawn out bull crap that was not needed. That was like something you'd see in
Okay,
some
okay,
random ass anime.
but there is one redeeming thing about it.
And
Krillin had the pimp suit
that
when like
you can't deny it.
where he was just like, you know, he had his knee up, you know, he's just like sup Gohan, and
They
like
used it for like all the ending songs.
it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the only redeeming thing is that Krillin was a pimp and he was a player because he had that bitch Marin. It's like, yeah, it's my new girlfriend. I'm like, how'd you pull that?
And then he got 18 later on, which fuck that guy, but god
Yeah, but
18.
that's all I like to add.
Oh
I mean,
yeah. Did you guys see that meme? Or when you finally get your new sex bot, or what's it called?
Oh.
oh yeah, I've seen it.
Fred, shut up. I don't even want to hear why you like the Garlic Jr. saga, so don't even bother. That's how much I am in disbelief that you like the Garlic Jr. saga. I don't even want to know because it's just going to make me more upset.
I'm curious why.
No.
Okay. So
I'm going to make him cry.
So it would nice to finally see some Dragon Ball where Goku's not gonna save everyone, and you have no idea what's gonna happen because again, Goku's not there to save
What do
everyone.
you mean
He's
you
not
have no
coming.
idea what's going to happen? It's filler. Obviously, no one's going
I
to
mean,
die.
I would have loved to see Vegeta there. That's my one complaint, that Vegeta wasn't there. Vegeta was
Why?
up in space somewhere because again, at
But
the
who cares
time
about
when it first,
Vegeta?
because Vegeta wasn't a Super Saiyan yet. See, at the time, I would have loved to see, watching this when it first came out, watching it for the first time, I would love for Vegeta to be there because, it would have been like,
I'm waiting.
uh,
I'm still waiting.
I don't know. I can't put it into words.
shut up! Shut up, Rico. It would have been a great way to see
I'm waiting.
Vegeta,
What's the word?
be the strongest character.
He was the
After-
strongest character at the time.
Not well. Yeah, you're right.
Everyone thought Goku was
but
dead. He's by default the strongest character at the time. Even at the beginning
I
of the
know, and I would
Android
have loved
saga.
to see, how Vegeta would fare against Garlic Jr. when,
How do you
he's
think he would
him.
fare? Fucking Gohan beat him.
Gohan technically just pushed him.
Yeah. So how do you think Vegeta would have fared? Oh
I
man,
mean,
wow, Gohan beat the main villain. I wonder how Vegeta would have fared. Maybe
if
he would have
Vegeta were
lost.
there, the fight would have lasted longer.
How would the fight last longer if a stronger character was there?
Because it would have made more sense for it to be
I
longer.
want you to power up. Go ahead.
How would it make more sense, Fred?
Launch the dead zone.
All they need is a push. Okay, you want to know how bad the Garlic Jr. saga is? His only weakness, he's immortal. He's immortal. The only thing that could beat him is the thing that he summons himself. The only thing that could beat him is the dead zone. Why the fuck would he choose to use it when it's the only thing that could beat him?
Because the producers wanted to put Goku back in.
What?
It's like this.
Fred, shut the fuck up.
Let me rephrase
Shut
that.
the fuck up.
Aaron, can I rephrase that?
I mean, if you could actually get the words in your mouth to say it, then yeah, I guess.
I mean, the point of the Garlic Jr., piece was just to hold off till let the manga, build up.
Yes, we already knew that.
And I guess the reason why they ended it that way is when they ended it, it's like, okay, it's the break is over. We can finally do the original show. We can bring Goku back in. Let's just wrap this up.
Fred, they did this in the
already
Dead
knew that.
Zone movie. The Garlic Jr. saga is literally just a retelling of the Dead Zone movie. Because it begins, middle, ends pretty much the same exact way.
Wasn't like, the first 40 episodes of Super the same? I think
Fred.
quiet.
Fred, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, okay?
You're very laggy, Fred.
Yeah, you sound like a robot.
Little do they know.
Fred,
Yeah.
the Garlic Jr. saga was so bad that they just copied the plot from the Dead Zone movie that came years before it. Super redoing the movies is different because it was actually good and they added shit to it. Whereas Garlic Jr. wasn't a retelling of the Dead Zone, it was a whole separate arc, but it still had they still defeated him using the same thing. That's how stupid of a villain he is. Like, he starts off saying, I was in there for years, and I finally got out of the Dead Zone that I trapped myself in because of you guys and me summoning it. Now I'm going to summon the Dead Zone. Hope you guys don't push me in it again. And you like
Okay,
that.
so I guess
saga.
hey, I like it, you don't. And that's just how it is.
You like bad things, Fred.
He tends to.
Same to bad to you. So
John, do you like the Garlic Jr. saga?
I don't remember it.
That's how bad it was. And I know Aaron doesn't like it from what he said. He said it before I did.
Fucking
What?
God damn it. I'm sorry,
Aaron, did
Fred.
you ever...
I've seen, all right. I went back and I watched all of Dragon Ball Z, like a long ass time ago. I watched it like 3 times, the entire thing, filler and all. Bullshit. It was just bullshit.
And you know what's sad?
It wasn't like the filler, or I guess air quote filler for like Gohan and Goku just relaxing during the Cell Saga was at least decent because it was at least showing them how they
Being
were getting
characters.
control. Well, not even that. It was showing how they were trying to get used to the life of being like an actual Super Saiyan, like living life as a Super Saiyan. That was it. And I was just like, this is neat. But the Garlic Jr. saga was just the bullshit because it was bullshit, and everyone knows it's bullshit.
It really just felt like a dragged out DBZ movie, but not one of the good ones. Because it had the thing of here's henchmen, right? And then here's the villain that's gonna show up and then give his speech, right? And then they had to think of some bullshit way to beat him, but it's like feels really rushed and doesn't make a lot of sense, like most of the old DBZ movies. Like, how did we beat Lord Slug? Let's whistle. How do we beat Cooler? Oh, Goku figured out how to go Super Saiyan again, and he beats him. How do we beat Metacooler? We find his real body that's super big and we blow it up.
That he brought us to.
That he brought us to. Another case of a villain that why would you do that? You know? Just kill him. There's plenty of other people you can suck life from. Kill your main threat. I hate when villains do that shit. I hate when villains do that shit.
Like,
at least the One Piece
video
filler
clips,
is decent.
and then Rico his audio comes in. Why would you do that?
we need a Rico soundboard.
No, but like, just side tangent here. I hate when anime villains do this shit where if they have this perk that involves like, I don't know, sucking life, or it pretty much involves draining of stamina or something, right? I'm like, why do you do it to the main hero? Like, because most of the time it makes it to where the villain has to be vulnerable to do it or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, there's so many people out there in the world. Like, I know the main hero has like all this power, and you probably want to suck it, you know, because it's like, oh, it's like a boost, right? But it's like, just kill him. You have him on the ropes, just kill him. Suck. Get the energy from someone else. Stop being lazy. Like, fuck, I hate that shit. I hate it so much because it's just like, it's just a piss poor way to beat a villain because it's like, aha, I see your weakness now. So to sum it up, Fred likes Garlic Jr. for some reason. He's hoping that Garlic Jr. makes a comeback in Super.
No, I don't.
No, yeah, you do.
I never said that.
I don't care.
I don't feel about it. I want to see a new villain, honestly.
It's my opinion. Suck it up, bitch. Sorry. I'm just,
right?
I'm just.
This is
Okay,
gonna
look.
on YouTube.
YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. Fuck. God damn it. Every person I've ever known that likes DBZ, which is a good majority of people, even people that don't watch anime have watched DBZ. I don't think I've ever met someone that said, "Oh, I like the Garlic Jr. saga." Most people are just like, "What was that again?" Or,
Like,
"Oh, I didn't like that." Even Team 4-Star have gone on record and saying that's like one of the worst sagas in Z. And they had the most fun doing the abridged things of it just because of how bad it was. And then I'm just surprised because Fred, as huge of a fan you are, to like one of the most hated things. I'm like, wow. It's just so surprising. It's like when you didn't know what demographics was, even though your whole career revolves around it.
I remember that. That was a
Oh,
thing.
you weren't there. Oh no.
I was.
No, this was like a long time ago.
Oh yeah, we were at the duck pond.
We were at the duck pond and like, you want to tell the story, John? Because
Oh no! Fred brought it up again one time.
oh man, I just had to stop. That's all I remember was like we were just having like a regular conversation. I don't even know how I brought up demographics, but like he was like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Haha, that's funny." No, really, what's that? And I was like, "John, is he serious?" And like we would, and then Fred tried to change the subject because we were having a good conversation, but then like I was just like, no, stop. How do you not know what demographics are? I don't know. My producers never told me. Why would your producer not tell you? Now I'm getting mad. I'm not angry.
Just keep telling that to everyone. Keep telling that.
Fred, I respect you as a person, but I can't respect you as a Dragon Ball fan. I'm sorry.
That hurts.
That hurts. I mean, it hurts me. It
But
hurts
does
me.
it?
Fred, go rewatch the Garlic Jr. saga and come back with a with a
With a thesis. I
with
want a
a thesis.
thesis.
I want a what do they call it? I want your opening argument and then your closing argument. All right, and then I want
So what are you
I want
telling
3
me? Do you
paragraphs
want
in the
me?
middle.
So what are you telling me that you want me to watch the Garlic Jr. saga for next week then?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it.
I will rewatch the Garlic Jr. fucking saga
Don't do
just to have a counter argument. No, just to have a counter argument.
And Fred, don't watch the abridged because I don't want you to make some stupid, not funny joke of like, fucking, yeah, I watched the abridged and this is what happens.
Do you want me to write your thesis as well?
No, Fred, you
I
know what?
wanted.
If you could even make a song, a fucking rap song about why you like it, I would accept that. With the
So you
beat
want
and
me to?
everything and put it on your next album. Hashtag, like, make garlic great again. I don't fucking care.
I'll sample the Garlic Jr. theme as well.
Like, fucking put that on your next album. Give me and Aaron a mention and whatever. I don't even care if it's a diss track towards me. Just do something, God. 'Cause John, I'm having that flashback of just the demographics thing again. Like, I can't even I can't make thoughts anymore. I'm just sitting here like, it's like when you're like really into like a girl, right? And like she's like, really cute, and you guys are hanging out. But then you find out like that one thing about her that you're just like, what? Like it's like, oh yeah, my parents don't like black people, and it's like the record scratch is like, what?
Yeah, the
Wait,
Earth is
hold on.
flat.
You can't just say
Oh
that.
my god! I will fucking fight people. I will fight people to the death.
Or like if she was just like, yeah, I just don't, I don't like Skyrim. I'm like, wait, what? Huh?
That's when a bitch gets drop kicked. You see, there's no what? It's just like I just don't like down. She's dead.
Or it's like,
That's what happens.
when your girlfriend of like, many years, she doesn't like Ray Zero, but she likes Overlord. You're just like, why am I with you? You know? And then she likes to throw up, well, Overlord's getting a season 2, whereas Ray Zero season 2, and I'm like, okay. I mean, that's fucking the logic we'll go with, right? I mean, that Berserk shit anime has like going on a 3rd season soon, and that looks like crap.
Berserk. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Berserk. All right.
The guy with the big
That's
sword.
getting a 3rd season. Yeah, I remember that guy.
What's up?
But I didn't know Berserk was getting a 2nd season.
Well, it's getting a 3rd season. It's already on its
Or
2nd
third,
season.
3rd season.
I know it got a revamp, but
Yeah, I mean, apparently it's popular somewhere because, I mean, it's selling. I mean, even the Blu-rays that they made for it are selling, so. I don't know if it's like one of those cases of like The Room where people are like wanting to keep watching it just to see how bad it's gonna look next.
Yes, it's like a cult following. People love whatever it's called to the death.
Berserk. John, Berserk.
I forgot.
There you go.
I was gonna call it the Black Swordsman.
The Black Swordsman. Kirito's not here though.
Have you seen those memes?
I was
Yeah.
actually gonna draw Asuna from Sword Art Online, and then my girlfriend stopped me.
How dare you draw Asuna? Or even attempt to, sir. I sent you a picture. I demand that my waifu be drawn.
oh yeah, Rico.
Fred's 16-year-old waifu.
I said I was thinking about it.
Or at least draw Toko from
Rico.
Tokyo Ghoul. I mean, she's cute.
Yeah.
She's cute. I like how you made
Rico.
a complete 180 right there.
What do you want, Fred?
I have a question for you. As far as Dragon Ball goes, Which music do you prefer, the Japanese music or Bruce Falconer music?
I prefer the Japanese music before they had to change it because of the copyright.
So you don't like Bruce Falconer's music?
Oh, fuck Bruce Falconer's music, dude.
Oh.
It totally makes it not. Bruce Falconer really his music's great for the games, but for the show itself, it's just like
Bruce Falconer is a criminal.
no, it's like his music just doesn't do a good service to it. Like it goes against the theme of what Dragon Ball as a series is. Like he's trying to make it like all this like, oh man, yeah, shit's gonna go fucking down. That's not what Dragon Ball is.
Because I actually like the Bruce Falconer music better.
Yeah, I know you like shitty things.
Hey,
Sorry.
look, man, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, that's why I think you're fucking ugly. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Better
kidding.
looking than you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, throwing shades.
Oh yeah.
Throwing
Yeah.
shades.
Do you have to pay the girls at the strip club to tell you things like this?
What strip club?
Oh, that's right. They wouldn't let
Yes.
you. Look,
Throwing the
Fred.
shades now.
Look, Fred. You don't want to do this with me, Fred, because I'll cut deep.
Yeah,
I'll
I
cut
know.
deep. I'll bring up shit that you don't want people to know about.
Yeah, I'll shut up now.
I don't care. Like that one time where you asked me if you could suck my big toe
Wait, what? No, that didn't.
back in middle school.
I remember this.
I didn't know you were in middle school.
Yeah, but you
I
knew my
remember
big toe,
this.
and that's how you and Christian met.
Wait, no, I didn't meet Christian in middle school either.
Yeah, just it all comes full circle, right?
No,
And then
you guys
guys
didn't
watch.
even go to the same middle school as me.
I remember this.
What are you talking about?
Aaron, you only went to the same middle school as me for like half of middle school.
I don't know what you're talking about. I remember everything that they're talking
I
about and
went
saying
to your
right
middle
now.
school, Fred.
Wait, what?
I went to your middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Peas.
think John did, but Rico, you didn't.
I was at Peas.
Wait, you were?
Dude, you know where I live? Peas is like literally down the street. Like I could walk to there in like 2 minutes.
I never
know-
noticed you at P's at all.
Fred, what middle school could I have gone to? Peas, I can see it from my house. It's literally
Hey,
there.
look.
Like I'm not exaggerating. John, tell them.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
I
exaggerating.
know, but like, dude, I don't know you that
What middle school did you
well.
assume I went to? Luna? Do you think I had to take a car ride? I could walk over there.
No, because like Aaron had moved in the middle of 7th grade, so he had to go to Luna. I mean, for all I know, you moved in the middle summer of 8th grade and had to go to Stevens.
No.
So I don't really know.
No, it's just that I thought you were a loser, so I didn't talk to you. And then I talked to you, and I was like, wow, this guy really is a loser, but I guess I'm talking to him now. And then I grew to like you, and then I'm like, oh, this guy's cool. I'm going to defend him, but I'm still going to give him shit, though.
That's pretty much how everything went with me, huh? That's weird.
I remember... Hey, John, because if I say it, it's one thing. John, I want you to tell Aaron how I told you about how I thought of Fred when I first met him in high school.
I don't think I remember this one. I think you thought it was like really annoying, and then you wanted to punch him or something, and then he challenged you to Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you guys kept dueling.
Yeah, except, add a lot more of, wow, this guy's a fucking loser. And then I'd be like, I wish he would shut up. Because Fred would always, like, want to, be the center of attention. And I was like,
Well, yeah.
what's this guy's problem? Just shut up. Just let the fucking teacher talk. I'm already, like, I don't even want to fucking be here.
Wait, were we even in the same class?
Yes.
I
You're
don't
opening
remember what
Fred's
class
mind
were we
right
in.
now.
Fred, Englehart,
God.
ninth
Who's he
grade.
again?
The math teacher.
I don't remember any
Portable.
teachers' names from 9th grade.
In the portable. We were in the same math class. first period. I think it was first period.
Was I there? I don't think I
I
was.
don't know.
I
You
remember
were-
I had Englehart really early.
Rico,
Wait,
high school kind of.
what?
It's all kind
What grade
of
was?
Ninth
That's
grade.
not high school, Fred. Wait, was that
Yeah.
Yeah, you were at Stevens in
Freshman.
ninth grade.
8th grade? I wasn't at Stevens.
Eighth
No,
grade.
we're
You were
talking about ninth.
Oh, 9th grade. Yeah, 9th grade. I was at Stevens.
Yeah.
Fred would every time someone had a birthday, Fred would have to be like, "Oh, go, shorty, it's your birthday," and I'd just be thinking in my head, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!" And like at the time, I was like, "Wait, no, never mind, not at the time." But I was just like thinking, like, "Oh my god, I want to fucking strangle him!" And then like, it wasn't until literally junior year. Wait, no, I lied. Sophomore year, I still didn't want to talk to him, but we got put in this situation where we ended up uh being roommates in the same hotel room because we were part of like some college program, right? And
Uh-huh.
then I was like, well, and it was in my head. I was thinking like, because I noticed that we were part of it, and we were on like this big old charter bus going to halfway across the country to California, right? And of course, right, we're on the bus, and he's still trying to be the center of attention, like he's trying to like rap and shit. And I'm in my head, I'm just like, fucking kill me, fucking kill me. I had to be on a week with this guy on the same bus. And then when we get to the first hotel room for the night, it's just like, all right, we're gonna assign like buddies or whatever. And I'm like, I felt like fucking Harry Potter, not Slytherin, not Slytherin, like not Fred, not Fred. It's like, all right, you guys are buddies. I'm like, man, I was like, nah! And then Fred's like, oh hey, I'm Fred. Fucking,
Did
and
you
I'm
start
in my
that?
head, I was
I'm Bubba.
like,
No,
in my
I
head,
don't
John,
think
I
Fred
didn't
had that
pick
one
that.
in his repertoire yet. I don't think Fred
No,
had that
I
one in his
didn't. I didn't
repertoire.
pick that up till about a year ago.
Okay.
fucking, but in
Every
my head,
time, okay, every time Fred uses that, I want to fucking bitch slap him.
I just want to bitch
Every
slap.
Eric,
time Fred,
people
every
smile.
time Fred, no, it's no, because as a first impression, it's like the most awkward thing because it's like, okay, meeting this random person, shake hands, and then they go off on a random ass tangent about how their name is Bubba, and I'm just like, Fred, no, it's awkward. People don't want that. They're just laughing because it's an awkward situation. Stop it.
Fred just being normal is awkward.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Look. At the time, in my head, I wasn't having it, so I thought I'm gonna make this guy feel as uncomfortable as possible. Like I want to really make him just feel like uneasy, and hopefully he'll ask to switch, right? And so I remember we get to the hotel room, and like I was like, gotta think of something, and I see there's a coffee thing there. I'm like, I'm gonna make some fucking coffee, and I just remember like doing that shit. Like I was like, hey, do you like coffee? He was like, no, I already drink. I was like, good, because you ain't having any. It's my coffee. And I just like
How
remember
that work?
drinking it.
No.
And then I was just like sitting in like the chair, and I was just staring at him. I was just mad dogging him, like. And then he'd just be there, like, I don't even remember, honestly. I think, like, because I know he had his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was like, are those, like you fucking bringing Yu-Gi-Oh cards? At this time, I hadn't played Yu-Gi-Oh since 5, right? At this time, right? So I was just like, oh, my God. And, like, Fred knew a little bit about me because, like, he was kind of in, like, a circle of friends I used to have. So he knew I liked Dragon Ball Z. And he was just like, oh, man, I want to talk to you about Dragon Ball Z. And in my head, I was like, oh, my God, you make me hate watching that show. You make me wish I never watched that show.
And now look at us.
And then it wasn't until, like, I don't even know how it really happened. I just remember I was like, whatever, I had to be stuck with him for a week. I'll try. And then I ended up getting a deck from someone else that was also on the trip. And then me and him were, like, dueling in the hotel room. But I was just like humoring him. I was still like, fuck this guy. And then junior year was worse. So I knew Fred in freshman year. Hated him in sophomore year. Loathed him in junior year. Like I loathed him. But it was already at this point to where like in his head, I guess he thought we were cool because I was too nice at the time to like. This was Rico pre dealing with too much bullshit to where I would just keep my mouth shut about a lot of things. So I didn't have the heart to tell him to just leave me alone.
Ah.
And I just remember this was in junior year. I was like I wasn't even at my prime yet. I was like fucking
Getting there.
right? And I just remember, I don't know if John knows, but like I just used to hang around with, like a lot of girls. Like it wasn't like a
Interesting.
preference. It was just something that happened. Like
Ah.
I just realized one day that like all the people I talked to are just girls, with like maybe one or two guys. But like lunch table, there'd be like like 6 or 7 like girls, and I'm just there, and I was just talking to them. We're all laughing and stuff, and then one day Fred just slides in with his lunch tray and sits next to me, and I just remember looking at him and thinking like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he brings out like his deck, and he's like, "Hey, you want a duel?" And I'm like, "Fred, do you see what I'm like?" In my head, I was like, "Do you see what I'm trying to pull right now?" Like, there's like 10 girls here, and like half of them are single. What are you doing? And then they were just like, "Oh, who's that?" I was like, "Oh, it's this guy, Fred. I'm gonna fucking kill you." He's just like, "Oh, yeah, he's my friend trio." I'm like, "Oh." And then I was like, "Okay, I'll just humor him once, right? I'll just humor him once. Maybe he'll go away." It's like I shouldn't have done that. It's like, don't feed the stray cats; they'll come back, right? So like, all right,
Pretty
I'm gonna
much.
duel him. I'm gonna look like a fucking dork. I'm gonna duel him. Here we go. All right, haha, that was fun. Yeah, go away. The next day he comes back. Are you ready for our rematch? And I'm like, oh, Fred, go away, please, go away, please. I'm trying to get some game here, and he didn't do this at first. I don't know what triggered it, but like it wasn't until like during the second semester he would start like coming to my table, because I would always talk to these girls, right? And I was like actually working up that game to where I was like, all right, now I'm gonna let the smack down, like one of these girls I'm gonna ask out. And then right when I was getting to that point, here comes Fred. I'm like, you just ruined everything. Like
I've worked so hard.
now I feel like now they think I'm a fucking loser. And so I don't really know. I started liking Fred. I just think one day I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I guess I like him, whatever. No, actually, no. I don't think I like Fred. Fred, I don't like you. I just
Then
no.
you
It,
can
it
leave.
was it was in senior year. I guess I started like to like him more because I guess I started to hang out with him a little bit more after school. Not a lot,
Tolerate it.
but just like I was like, all right, this guy's fun. I guess we made a stupid video where we did a parody about Gangnam Styles. Dumb.
Oh yeah, and then when we were
Sorry.
on Trio, we were on the ship to the U to film the Titanic, and Rigo filmed me us rapping "I'm on a boat."
Oh my god, that was so.
Yeah, that's how we were on Trio.
Fucking me and my girl, we have like this contest. Or every time Fred posts a video, we both watch it to see who cringes first. Like I'm
Makes
just,
sense. Makes sense.
and it's not Fred specifically. It's just the video. Like when he does like the con videos, we're just
Oh.
like we're like, oh god, look at these. Here it comes. Here comes the cringe.
What is it? Sounds fun. Sounds fun.
Mhm.
But I see my upbringing with Fred and your upbringing with Fred are completely different. Because I was literally getting punched in the face as being Fred's friend. Like literally all the time being punched in the face just to be Fred's friend. It was terrible. I hate you, Fred.
Yeah, you should make better friends.
Well, because I met Fred when I was in 4th grade, and Fred was Fred was Fred, and he was cross guard, and he was like the goody two shoes, Fred that like nothing could go wrong. Fred had like if you did something wrong and Fred saw you do something wrong, Fred looked at you like you're gonna get snitched on. It's
Snitches.
fucking over. And exactly what happened. Snitches got stitches. Fred would get the stitches, except I would be there and be like, all right, Fred, you fucked up. You gotta stop doing this. And Fred would never stop doing it. And I would just literally have to fight every single person that wanted to fight Fred. Except the one time, I think Fred was joking with this black guy, and the black guy just wasn't having it. And he pounced on Fred, and by the time I knew it, like Fred's face had been caved in 10 times over. And I was just like, God damn, he got fucked up.
Damn.
That's not at all. That's not all how I remember it.
Yeah, I know.
You brain damage.
No, it was like the black. You were just like messing around with him, and you were all just joking around.
I don't. That
I'm telling you, this is what happened. You wouldn't remember because you had nothing but fucking fists hitting you in the face afterwards.
Yeah, that's still concussions
did he break my glasses?
He might have. I can't remember, but the teachers pulled
Remember,
you
there was
away.
one dude in 7th grade who broke my glasses, but he only punched me once.
Oh
So-
no! This was in like the locker room, and y'all were like
Yeah, I
making your
went in
mama
the locker
jokes. Y'all were like making your mama jokes or something. I can't remember what, but y'all were making fun of each other, and you said something, and it got to him. I don't know how, but it got to him, and he was just like, "Fuck this nerd, fuck this little son of a bitch. I'm gonna kill him." And he almost did. Fred almost died that day.
You know, there's a word for this that the Boondocks taught me.
And what would that be?
Oh wait, I can't because Fred will get mad.
No, just say it.
No, because you're gonna get mad.
Not really, no. Just say it.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. He died.
I guess. Who died?
I guess we better start gathering the Dragon Balls and bring them back.
Yeah, nah, I'm right. Who's got money for a Dragon Raider these days?
He had a nigga.
Ah!
Why would I get mad about that? Besides, I kind of thought you were gonna say that, honestly.
I loved the Boondocks. It was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, I love the chocolate bar episode.
Okay, cool. Anyway, next topic. Fred, shut up. Why do you love Garlic Jr.? I'm never gonna let it
What?
go.
I didn't say I like Garlic Jr. I just said I liked those episodes.
You know what? When we started this podcast, I was like, last week was rough. I feel like I really laid into Fred, and I feel kind of bad. And then you just made me regret feeling bad because I'm like, no, you deserve everything.
He deserved every single bit of that shite.
It's just like you do it to yourself. Like it's not like I want to like punch you in the face. It's just you make me want to punch you in the face. I won't do it.
Sorry, I don't.
Yes.
I don't know what.
Oh, you know Fred.
Rico, I don't have an off button, Rico. I don't know how to stop, pissing people off. I don't even know what I do sometimes to piss people off. I know is that when I talk, people tend to get pissed off, but I don't know how to. I just don't know how to shut up, basically.
Yeah, it's great. I can't wait when someone hops on the stage and you're performing one day and knocks you out, and then you're gonna wonder why did he do that? Or unless you're gonna pull a Post Malone and choke him out.
Ooh. I mean, I could try.
That would be something interesting to see.
Dude, if I saw Fred choke out someone, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like I'd just be like, "Is this like what's?" I don't know to be proud of you, scared, concerned. Like,
the respect earned.
Like
right?
No, I wouldn't even be able to respect
them. Like a GTA mission, just respect earned.
You came into the wrong house, fool! All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
It just follows him, wasted.
Number 9, extra dip. Here we go.
I'll have two number 9, a number 9 large, a number 6
Okay,
with
Fred. Yeah,
extra
joke's
dip.
over. All right, cool, great, cool, great. Shut up. Someone
You
blowing their
shut up.
nose? Ugh.
Okay, so next subject.
What?
John, you
What?
never talked to us about PAX.
No? Well,
It was the thing.
it is a thing that
All
happened.
right. Next subject.
Nice.
Pokemon Fest was awesome.
Was it?
Yeah. Hey, Fred. I have a question for you about that. Like, how
Uh-huh.
come you don't know how to put your arm over a girl's shoulder?
How come I don't know how to put what?
Your arm over a girl's shoulder.
I I guess I never learned how.
Like, 'cause
I
I saw
don't I
that
didn't know that
picture you
would.
posted, and you look really awkward. Like your arms, like, kind of like half hanging off of her in the air, like as if you really want to
Do a Kamehameha.
touch her.
If
Wait,
you really
what?
want to do a Kamehameha.
John, did you see the picture? Like
No,
you notice that like his arms like over her, but like his hands like as if he's like not trying to touch her, like as if she's diseased.
oh yeah, like the hand floating thing.
And like, but it looks really noticeable and awkward. It's like
Yeah.
why? But like she just put your arm around her. Like it's for the picture. It's not like you're gonna grope her.
Well, what you called it?
I mean, unless you were trying to. Whatever.
No, she's just really small.
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, my arm would. I guess my arm's longer than Rico.
Her
I really
torso?
don't know how.
Fred doesn't know anything apparently.
Fred, I mean, I'm just saying that, it just looks. I was just gonna ask you about that. I was gonna say, like, was there like some tension or what?
No,
Because like
You're
you look like you just don't want to touch her. It's like why even put your arm around her?
I. Rico, I don't know. Rico, I don't think about these things. Okay, I didn't notice anything like that at all. So
Well, you're gonna get knocked out
wouldn't be
one
the
day.
first time.
You just gotta be careful, Fred. I'm just saying.
Oh,
A lot of your excuses is I don't know. I didn't think about it, and that's what these celebrities say when they get caught with shit.
that is. I don't know. Wow, I'm just saying that's pretty fair.
okay, Aaron, can you teach me how I'm supposed to do this?
I'm not
How are you
referring
Thank
to
supposed
you,
to?
teacher.
specifically this situation. I'm just saying you can't.
Wait. Teach you how to do what?
I don't know.
Whatever Rico's saying that I'm doing wrong.
How to just be normal?
It's not even being normal. It's
I
just learn from your mistakes instead of just saying, "Well, I don't know what I did wrong, but I'll move."
Golden, what you call it? Then teach me how to do this right.
It's
Do
not something
what
that you
right?
get taught. It's just you just learn through your mistakes, but you don't even know what
Okay,
your
Aaron,
mistakes.
hold on. Let me put this in the chat. Let's see.
Why did this need to be put in the chat?
So you can see what picture that Rico is talking about.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not even about the picture.
You're the one that's making a big deal
No,
about it.
he's saying that you keep saying I don't know what to do or I don't know what to say. That's what he's saying.
Uh,
That he's annoyed about.
Okay.
I'm not even
Can you guys
annoyed.
tell
I'm
me?
just concerned.
Can you guys tell me what I'm doing wrong here?
I don't care about the picture, Fred. I was just bringing that up. I was talking about something completely different. I was saying that, you know, throughout a lot of things that
That
happened.
picture?
Yeah, apparently Rico found something wrong with it.
I didn't even say
Where
there
would
was
I find?
anything wrong with it.
Dan, you're the one that brought it up. You're the one that said it looks all awkward
Don't
and
put
stuff. Hold
words
on,
in
tell
my
me.
mouth. I just said you looked
I'm,
awkward in the picture. I
I think
didn't
it's his
say
face.
it
I think
bothered me.
that's
I
what
was
it
just saying
is.
that your arm looked all contorted. Like your
well
hands,
then,
Also,
you know.
also, if you were doing the OK sign, like the thing,
That's
that would have
that's
been a lot better. That would have been, I think, the cherry on the icing or the cherry on the cake or whatever, the icing on the cherry.
oh, the
Like
thing is,
your hands already in that position. If you could flare out your pinky, your ring finger, and your middle finger, right
no,
there, that would
honestly,
have been
that's what I thought
perfect.
he was doing. I thought it was like he was trying to do the meme.
I wasn't even thinking. The thing is, like, my hand is like way bigger than her shoulder, so I wasn't sure.
Just hold on to her shoulder.
His hand has a mind of his own.
Oh, well, that's gonna get him into trouble.
No, I'm. Oh my gosh.
I just like how Fred's really hung up on the picture earlier. I was talking about something.
Did everyone die? Oh, there it
Yeah.
is.
I died inside.
I tried.
I cried so hard.
You know what we
John.
should do?
What?
Should play some Cards Against Humanity sometime.
Oh, that's a good game.
I've been wanting to do that. I wanted everyone to come over to the apartment, but I live so fucking far away from everyone.
You know, I like in this call I was in before the podcast, we were all in a voice chat here on Discord. We were just playing Cards Against Humanity. It was great, and I
Sounds
won
fun.
both times because I'm so
You
good at
know,
that game.
you know what I love about the Cards Against Humanity, like the company that makes it?
Yeah.
I like that they add to it, like they make expansion sets. Because I mean, like the base set, you get a lot of cards, right? But like anything, over amount of time, eventually you'll just get too familiar with the cards, right?
Yeah.
But they make expansion sets, so like, oh, here's like 100 new cards, you know. So I'm just like, that's cool, that's cool, because like there's this other game, this like fun party game that I played called Headbands, but like the adult version. You guys familiar with this?
I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like an adult version. So like sometimes it'll be like, oh, like the person has like, I don't know, fucking uh like anal or whatever, like on their forehead. You gotta act it out. But then it's like, okay, that's cool and stuff, but there's only like, like 50 cards, and eventually it's like the third time you play the game, it's like, oh, it's this one again.
Right.
Well, I don't know how other way to act it out, so it becomes obvious. But I looked up and they just don't add to it. It's just, nope, that's just the game. I'm like, oh, so this game's only fun for like 2 or 3 times,
Yeah.
unless you play with like completely new people.
There was
But Cards Against Humanity, they always add to it, and then you could just buy a set of blank cards that you could write on with dry erase to just make your own jokes. And I'm like, that's cool.
this card game I got at PAX. I played with Jacqueline. It was called
Red flag.
Yeah. So I introduced her to it. Right. She didn't know anything about it. It's pretty cool because you could play with up to like I think it's 3 people. It starts with 3 people and then you go further than that. But basically one person is the bachelor, bachelorette, and you have to make their dream date, right? Make their dream date by I think chaining 2 cards together, and then there's also a bad card, and you pass that to the left, and then you ruin the card, or basically ruin their dream date with the card that basically ruins him. So it's like, oh yeah, he's rich and he's beautiful, but he sucks his toes.
So Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
John,
yeah,
when you brought this, when you were explaining this game and stuff, it
Yeah.
just triggered that time where we were at PAX last year. We tried to play that stupid game,
Which one?
that like an
Oh, yeah.
encyclopedia for a rule book,
Yeah,
and we couldn't even get past the first turn because the first turn, like every step of it was like 3 pages worth,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we were stuck between, do we put it back because like we're already fully committed, kind of like, what do we do? And then it was just bad. Like I swear to you, we were there for like almost like what, like 40 minutes or an
oh,
hour,
yeah. We were struggling.
and we just couldn't make sense of it. We were rereading like it was huge. Like it was pretty much like a thin novel of a rule book, right? And it was what was it called? Something ideology, but it was pretty much like
Yeah.
people could like, there's like different things you could be, like communist, fascist, all that.
Mm.
And I thought it would be fun because I'm like, oh, this would be fun. Fucking communist. Like I'll be the communist,
Mhm.
But it sucked and it was way too overcomplicated. And then when we put it back, we put a note in the box saying, like, if you read this, don't play this game. Like,
It was like Jumanjiing it. Put it back.
like
Yeah.
it. Oh my god! Like I felt so bad too because like I remember Chelsea was there and she was there like on limited time, and we wasted like a good like chunk of her time with some stupid bullshit game that we never even played.
The
Like
manga
almost
one
an
was
hour.
fun. That one was fun.
Oh, the manga one was pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Draw a quick
yeah,
manga.
I recommend we play.
We guys.
Yeah. Do you guys want to play? We can do
You
a
know what I
playlist.
would like to play?
Sure.
I like to play Fortnite, but Aaron bitch ass is never around to play.
I'm sorry. I've been starting work again.
No, you've been busy cleaning.
That too, and drawing.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, you know,
now
unless
seeing
you're
your
drawing
drawings,
my
Aaron.
girls, your
Yeah,
drawings aren't worth.
I
Aaron's
was
got me drawing girls now. I was like, oh man, now I gotta
John, you
practice
were
my girls.
drawing girls. I mean,
I'm
you.
drawing girls right now, but I'm not gonna show you because that's what you want.
Yep, I am doing it as we speak.
Me
It's
too.
it's
John,
become
you have
my
to
new addiction.
you have to
My new
show me
addiction.
so I can show Sadie. That way, I can give you her feedback. Because I mean, she's well. I wouldn't know.
Well, I took your advice.
Oh, you watch hentai?
Oh, where's the other one?
You watched yoga?
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're drawing that chick that he wanted.
No, it's just a model, and I'm just drawing your poses.
Mm.
You know, it was funny because me and John and my girl were at a restaurant and he was talking about girls, and I'm over here like thinking like, okay, well, you should look up yoga videos. You see like girls like, stretching and stuff. You'll get a figure for their anatomy, and then my girl just cuts me off. Just watch porn. Like, and I'm like, I was gonna lead into that. Like,
I was gonna. God damn it!
sometimes she makes me feel like the elites from Halo. Like, I just grunt, just grunt now. But like I do that shit all like side tangent. I do that shit like even at work. Like they'll bring me like a bus cart of like dishes, and I'll just turn my head real fast. It's great. But yeah, so John, you should show me the girls so I could give you feedback.
That's great.
Like I got feedback for Aaron's.
You did?
They don't look like the girls that I want you to draw. So try harder. I sent you 3 pictures, and I have yet to see. I'm willing to give you $30 in bitcoins.
And bitcoins. Watch it. Fred's gonna fight you.
Actually, Bitcoin, $30 in Bitcoin isn't worth much.
Oh wow, cool, Fred. Wow, you just take the piss out of everything, right?
No, I mean like $30 in Bitcoin will get you.
You're doubling down. God, I love Fred.
No, you don't.
I don't know why.
Everything just goes over his head.
$30 will give you
That is-
0.002 of a Bitcoin.
Fred, let it go. Holy shit.
What?
Let it go. Let it
There
go.
we go.
All right. So I have cards here.
Uh huh.
Look for a server. Oh, I gotta change my name because you're never gonna find this name. Let me see. Or I'll just copy it. You can paste it.
What are we doing?
Playing some cards while we're talking.
Yeah, but you're on a podcast.
Exactly. I can show
How are
this.
people going to see?
Well, because we have to read it anyway. Unless you don't read when you play Cards Against Humanity.
I'm not
I
doing this.
may.
I'm not reading right now. I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
Oh my god, this is fucking annoying.
No, Fred, I have a question for you, Fred.
No more questions, Rico.
I have a question for you.
No, seriously, no more.
I don't care. I have a question for you.
And I'm probably not gonna answer it.
All right. I mean, if you want to be a little girl, it's fine.
I
No,
think
for
you
my
broke
question. For my bro.
it.
For my question, how mad did you think I was last week?
Wait, what?
How mad did you think I was last week?
What
On a
happened last
scale of
week?
1 to 10, 10 being infuriatingly angry.
You're gonna have to refresh me. What happened last week?
All right, it's not worth the time. Forget it. Wow, you really did take a lot of beatings in the head, didn't you?
I think Fred broke Rico.
Mhm.
I just give
Good.
up.
Just like on permanent rage mode.
Right.
What? What are you talking about, John? I don't think I could ever hit that peak of being mad at a friend to where I think the last time I peaked about pure actual anger was when I did smack the controller out of John's hand.
I think the last time I peaked was a friend of mine who got mad at me because he didn't get laid, and it wasn't my fault. It's not like I
Well,
did anything to interfere. He just
why
didn't get
didn't you
laid
help?
because I didn't have a car. He was supposed to during school. He was gonna leave during lunch and go to his friend's house to have sex, and it didn't happen. And then he just got mad at me, and I'm just like, "What the fuck did I do?" And then he was just like, "Oh, you don't understand." I'm just like, "You would be correct because I'm still a virgin at this point in time." And then he was just like taking out all of his anger on me, and I was just like, "Look, you son of a bitch, fuck you," and that was about it. And I stopped talking to him for like 2 days, and then we're like, "All right, we're done with the bullshit now."
Well, I mean, everyone's a story now about my peak rage with John. But boy, do I love that story.
Oh yeah, that was a good
John
story.
loved
I
it,
remember that. I remember
but
that story.
it was just the only thing I'll say is just like I was just so angry to where I legit wanted to like hit him,
Mhm.
but I was smart enough to know that I can't hit him, but I still had to hit something to let the rage out. So I just smacked the controller because I was like, "This is my controller. I don't give a fuck if it breaks."
Mhm.
Didn't we talk about this?
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, just to give you an example. That's how my rage was. If John wasn't holding that controller, uh, I don't know. Like,
John would
I
have
would,
been dead that day,
I would have just said, "Like, here, hold this."
Mhm.
right?
Pah!
What's this? What will be my nickname? Um,
Whatever you want to
I'll
put.
go with Awukin.
A wook.
Awaken my masters.
Actually, okay. So the only reason my name is Awaken on a majority of the things that I have, like YouTube and
Because you're woke.
no, I wasn't like that. I was um, but my old YouTube was called something very inappropriate that my father, who grew up in a Catholic school, did not appreciate, and I had to change it. So I ended up having to delete my old YouTube channel, and I renamed it, and I couldn't think of anything. And a ginger came up, and he was just like, "Awaken sounds pretty cool." I was like, "Yeah, you know what? That does sound pretty cool," and I put that.
Nice.
Fucking gingers.
What are you gonna be, Rico?
What are you talking about?
I'm waiting.
Okay. Did you type in the search?
No, I said I'm not doing that.
Type in the search area and look for the JoJo name that I put in.
No.
Where's the search?
It's
Daga
at the
Koto.
top left corner.
Where it says filter games
Let's see. Yeah, filter games.
by keyword.
Yeah. Look. Type in JoJo.
All right. You know
I'm
what
trying to,
Fred
but it
likes,
won't
man?
let me.
You know what Fred loves?
What?
He loves hard hitting questions.
Like what?
Fred, you ready for some hard hitting questions?
Not really.
Are you ready?
Let's see. Filter games by keyword, and you can't
What
type
is
that in
your
there.
opinion on Uber?
No, I can't. I can't. Hold on, I'm gonna try this on my laptop.
Okay.
Hold on, Aaron. John, how many O's are in the first Joe?
I'm gonna make a new username. This was my last one. So I'll just make a new one.
Fred, do you still work for Uber?
Yeah, Fred
Yeah.
does.
Oh, okay. Hey, Fred, you want to
Fred's
take me to Florida?
Huh?
You want to take me to Florida?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, just type in JoJo.
I mean, if I'm getting paid, then sure.
No, you're doing it because you're my friend.
I ain't driving you to Florida.
Oh, I guess you're not friends, then, huh?
Florida.
I'll do. I'll do with that. I'll give you the answer that most friends that I know give. Like, hey man, can you give me a ride? Get you some food. Like, God damn it.
All right. What is the new one called, John?
It's just called JoJo.
JoJo, like
Yeah.
JoJo.
Did you find it?
JoJo's game.
Yeah. And then there's a password. Zheroes.
John, where am I searching this in the Discord?
No, okay, there's a link I put in the Discord.
Join. Oh wait, I need to put in a password. Where do I put in the password?
Just type in Zheroes if you can type it in.
Where do I type it in?
Check the top, like where the address
Uh-huh.
bar would be. It doesn't pop down.
Nope. I'm not used to
Yeah.
this.
It's like as if John should have set this up before a podcast that was live.
Yeah, now we're doing this live.
Fuck it, we'll
John,
do it live.
John,
Oh,
is
there it is.
that what I'm supposed to
How many
get?
zeros?
Let's see. Yeah. So type in a nickname and then do get or set.
So you
What's the
put JoJo
password?
in the nickname?
No, put your own.
What's the password?
Zheroes.
How many? Oh wait. Okay, never mind. Shit.
Aaron, you pulled it. Aaron. Aaron, please.
Look, I'm fucking tired.
Aaron, please.
That was funny. I'm sorry.
John, what the host name?
JoJo.
JoJo.
Okay, I'm in the wrong one. Mine says ZASD.
That would be correctly the wrong one, Fred.
Yeah, you know.
Type on the link and then put in your
God,
username.
doing this bodysuit is a pain in the ass.
What? Who? What are you drawing?
I'm drawing a chick from an anime called Infinite Stratos.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're still not drawing a Stolfo.
I'm going to after this.
A Stolfo is best girl.
What do you see now, Fred?
Well, I looked up waifus and she was the first chick to pop up, so.
Huh, Fred?
I don't know how to opt out.
Okay.
Oh, leave game. Never mind. I found it.
Okay.
Search JoJo. JoJo and a Wookin. She join.
Oh, yay! It's a Wookin.
Oh,
Nice. Now Rico joins in.
no,
You can laugh.
Did Rico join?
no,
Needs to laugh.
no.
Okay, then we'll play without him.
Alright. Well, I can get his critique on our answers. Alright, let's start it. So,
Let me see what's going on.
Fred is the cards.
Okay, I got it. What?
Okay, all right. So we're playing Cards Against Humanity. The black card. Who's got the black
What
card?
are my parents? What are my parents hiding from me?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, what are
okay.
my parents hiding from me?
Okay. I just picked the first one I saw.
Yeah, me too.
I just
Okay, I
clicked it.
got
Is that how you do
one.
it? Confirm selection. Okay, there you go.
They're hiding from me. They're hiding cock and puppies. I'm gonna go with puppies.
Yeah.
What? Wait, Rico.
What?
What are you? All right, Fred, read it off.
What are my parents hiding from me?
And then read the answers.
Cock and puppies.
I don't like neither.
I know, so that's why I'm going
There
with
you go.
the. I don't like either, so I just went with puppies.
I would just go with cocks because it's just a twist. Puppies is just all right, cool, whatever. I guess I'll be
All
responsible
right,
for
who the cards are?
I am. It's
It would be John.
every Christmas my uncle gets drunk and tells us the story about blank.
All right, there you go. That is my card.
Alright.
I
I
have
got my
chosen my card.
Nice. Every Christmas our uncle
Pirate.
gets drunk, tells us the story about gift wrapping a live hamster. And tells the story about butt stuff. I like the hamster story.
Yeah.
Why did not butt stuff win?
I don't know. It sounds like
A
a
gift
crazy
wrapping in
Okay.
Christmas.
Butt stuff should have totally won. I don't give a damn.
Yeah. Context clues. Alright, whose cards are? Aaron?
All right, let me see. Yeah, I'm guessing it's me. This season on Man vs. Wild, Bear Grylls must survive the depths of the Amazon with only blank and his wits. All right. This season on Man vs. Wild, Bear Grylls must survive in the depths of the Amazon with only socks and his wits.
Lame.
This season on Man vs. Wild, Bear Grylls must survive in the depths of the Amazon with only a pizza guy who fucked up and his wits. Alright, pizza guy who fucked up. That's just socks is lame,
Yep.
so pizza guy won.
Nice. Fred, your cards are.
Mine is blank. There's an app for that?
Alright, there you go. Pick mine.
Blank. There's an app for that. See. Just dance move. A dance move is just sex. There's an app for that? Abstinence. There's an app for that?
It's like the opposite.
I'm going with abstinence.
Yeah, finally. Jesus.
Let's see. It's me. I don't mean to brag, but they call me the Michael Jordan of blank.
Hold on, I gotta. Okay. Let's see.
They call me the
Blank, they
Michael
call me-
Jordan. I don't mean to brag, but they call me the Michael Jordan of. I mean, I feel like that's too properly correct, but we'll go with it. Fuck it.
Exchanging pleasantries, seduction. We go with seduction.
Yeah.
Ah.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Nice. Alright. Who's the czar? Oh, you're the czar, Aaron.
Yeah, let me see. What's the gift that keeps on giving? I got one card. And I'm waiting.
There you
I
go.
got one. What's the gift that keeps on giving? Punching a congressman in the face or going around punching people? Now, see, I don't think y'all could have planned this any better than how this was planned right here. Because they're basically the same thing. It's either I'm punching congressmen or I'm punching people. Rico, I need help.
I mean, I don't know. Congressman.
Congressman? I think they deserve it more, so I'll go congressman.
Yes!
Yeah. We're all tied up.
That's me. Yeah, we are. We're all tied up. Alright, I'm the czar. Okay, this is a pick two. Okay. With enough time and pleasure, blank will turn into blank. With enough time and pressure, blank will turn into blank.
I don't have any great cards.
I don't. I'm just gonna get rid of some. Which one goes first? Okay, I'm guessing the one I picked will go first, and then the one after that. Okay, cool.
Okay. With enough time and pressure, a hot mess will turn into my first period. With enough time and pressure, sugar madness will turn into medieval times at dinner and medieval times dinner. I'm gonna go with the period one.
Because you
just
get
fucking
out the second
retarded.
one.
Because you're dumb.
Why are you laughing, John?
Because you thought it was an at symbol or an and. Man.
Let me see. Is it okay? Is this my turn? No, it's not.
No. In his new action comedy, Jackie Chan must fend off ninjas while also dealing with.
Done. Got mine. Got mine. Got mine. I got it. Fucking as soon as I saw it, I was just like, I know what I need.
Okay, it's, what is Fred gonna pick? He's having a real hard time.
Mine was pretty easy. I'm happy with mine. If mine doesn't win, I'm gonna be disappointed.
In his new action
Let's say
comedy,
this.
Jackie Chan must fend off ninjas while also dealing with Italians. Wow, he must fend off ninjas also while dealing with normal Scandinavian women.
Damn it.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Yes!
No. Damn it. I thought Italians would be perfect. I'm just imagining like Jackie Chan trying to fight ninjas, and they're like, "Mamma mia!" and they're like throwing fucking like breadsticks at him.
No, they'll just be throwing hand signs.
My mom freaked out when she looked at my browser history and found blank.com/blank.
Lolly porn.
Lolly porn. So, hey, Rico, if something happens to you, is John responsible for deleting all your browser history?
Oh shit, I don't care. I'm dead. Why do I care?
That's fair. That's actually pretty
I
fair.
mean,
Let me see.
I don't keep it quiet. I let.
Okay.
These are from the
Okay. Hold on.
rooftops.
My mom freaked out when she looked at my browser history and found justthetip.com/a much younger woman. Okay, hold on. My mom freaked out when she looked at my browser history and found thesouth.com/date rate. All right, I'm gonna go with just the tip.
Yeah.
Yes!
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Okay, when I am a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate.
Lolly porn.
Lowly porn.
No.
I have this one that's just bullshit. Two. Never mind.
I'll do it.
Oh no, that one's gonna be for a better one. There you go. All right.
Let's see.
I see you,
Sales and
John.
justice for the French a mating display. Commemorate. The Russian statue to commemorate a mating display. Social justice warriors with flame colors of. I'm gonna go with social justice warriors.
I figured I was not gonna get that one. I had nothing but shit cards for it.
Uh-huh.
All right, my turn.
So,
I went to the desert.
that's me.
Oh, wait, is it? That's you. Okay. There
Went
you
to
go.
the desert.
Read.
And ate of the peyote cactus. Turns out my spirit animal is blank.
All right, there you go. That's what I'm going with.
Hold on, my phone's lagging.
You're doing it on your phone?
Yeah.
My phone would not handle this.
Let's see. I went to the desert, and turns out my spirit animal is
Gay.
hold on.
That one seal. What's his gay?
I'm gonna go with this.
Which one is it?
I went to the desert and ate a the peyote. Turns out my spirit animal is Domino's Oreos Desert Pizza.
Wait, desert pizza?
Yes, dessert pizza.
It's dessert pizza.
I went to the desert and ate the peyote. Turns out my spirit animal is Morgan Freeman's voice. Oh man.
I'm God.
Turn back. Ooh, Morgan Freeman wins.
Yeah. All right, I'm guessing it's me. All right. With an attempt to reach a wider audience, the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History has opened an interactive exhibit on
Lolly.
I just feel like that's gonna be all of your answers there.
No,
I know that Aaron can.
You know, if you joined in, I had blank cards. You can zoom in. Lost out.
All right, let me see what we got. In an attempt to reach a wider audience, the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History has opened an interactive exhibit on homoerotic volleyball montage. In an attempt to reach a wider audience, the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History has opened an interactive exhibit on the Star Wars Holiday Special.
That's stupid.
I mean, they're both meh to me, but I'm gonna go with the one I like because it's Star Wars, and that's the only reason I'm picking it.
Yes, I'm winning.
I'm sorry, John. It was biased.
It's the prequels.
And today's soup is cream of
Lolly.
some young
Cream
men.
Lolly sweat.
Cream
all
of
right,
some
there you
young
go.
men.
That's
Cream of
wait.
scalp and cream of the gays. I'm gonna go with the gays.
Yeah.
Of course.
Gays win. No, that's not how it works. Fred doesn't pander to that audience.
Finally, the
Fred
service
loves
delivers blank right to your door. So what you guys gonna
Service that delivers blank right to your jaw. Okay.
Go-Gurt. I'm gonna go with that Go-Gurt.
Yes. I got all the good ones. I don't know how.
The chunks of a dead prostitute wasn't enough. All right. A successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with blank.
Jacking off to lolly porn.
I feel like you have something on your mind, Rico.
I'm trying. I'd be doing it right now if it wasn't for this podcast.
All right.
You know, you can always leave.
Yeah, and you could always, not
Shut
like.
the fuck up, Fred. All right. A successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with living in a trash can. All right. A successful job interview begins with a firm handshake and ends with an ice pick lobotomy.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'll go with ice pick lobotomy because I hate interviews. I hate interviews with a burning passion.
Wow,
I feel like they're real dumb.
The Japanese have developed a smaller, more efficient version of
lollies.
Just letting y'all know before you pick, if you have anything car related, I'm automatically picking it.
Oh, shut up, Fred.
There you go.
Oh, I've gone down to nothing but stupid shit, so I'm just gonna get rid of some.
Synergetic management solution. That thing that. I'm gonna go with that thing that electrocutes your abs.
Yeah.
Wait,
Huh?
what is this?
All right. Well, I guess you guys talk amongst yourselves, because I gotta be back in a bit.
Okay.
Slut.
Wait, is John the czar right now?
Yep, the votes are in. Wait, god damn it. All right, looks like we're all about lowly porn right now.
Yes.
Got to get on the good topics that sell. Lowly porn.
All right. So I was on Hentai Haven yesterday, and I found
Oh my god, I was on it earlier this morning.
Bomb ass hentai.
What is it about?
I can't pronounce it because it's a bunch of Japanese words. But to give you a synopsis,
a synopsis. This is
okay. So this guy, right, has a bunch of. He has like 4 older sisters. All right. So I'm like, I'm like, wow, this is a great setup. Like, he's coming back home. He hasn't been there for like a few years, right? Because I guess he has like this scholarship where he plays soccer and he's going home because he had an injury, right? And so he's there and all his sisters are like all cute or whatever. And then they go through his stuff, like when they're putting away his things, and they find like a note from a fan. And they end up finding out through the note that apparently he is into lolis. And I was like, go on. And,
go.
And they got offended. They said,
what?
How can you like... Okay, no, my bad. It wasn't specifically like a little sister fetish, right?
Okay.
And they're all older sisters. So they're like, what do you have against older sisters? And he's like, what? No, it's just, and they're like, are you like fucking like pervert? And he's like, oh, no, let me explain. And they're like, oh, we're going to show you how great it is to have older sisters. And then like,
wait, I think I've seen it too.
They all take turns, it's great because I'm like, wow, this girl's cute. And then the next one comes in, I'm like, oh, you're also cute.
I think I've seen it as well. I'm not sure.
I'm just like, wow, that was a great hentai. And, it was great because it took me about like 7 tries to finish it. And they made a sequel that had like a whole different cast though, but it was even better.
What was it now?
Like I'll send you a picture sometime of like they even gave it like an anime opening, or like it had like an opening song to the hentai, and if you watch it, it looks like just some generic anime, right? Like it's just singing like this fucking J-pop song, and I'm like, oh, this is hentai.
Yeah.
Like, they're actually putting production. They're getting licensed profit. Like they're getting music licensed for hentais.
That's what we've always needed for the hentais.
Like, now they have opening and closing themes. I could go on YouTube and look up the hentai name opening theme, and I will find it. Like that's a thing now.
I'm happy that we've gotten that far.
Yeah, it's not far enough. I want cliffhangers.
Right? Will he nuts or will he not?
Find out next time on Deep Ball Z.
Deep Ball Z. Yeah.
So, Fred, you seen any good bomb ass hentai?
Fred?
Huh? What?
Have you seen any bomb ass hentai?
Oh, I don't watch hentai.
Ew. Why? So you don't? So you like Garlic Jr. You hate hentai. Why do I talk?
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you can leave at any time you want.
No, Fred, he's saying, why do I talk to you? Like, why does he talk to you? Why does he interact with you as a person?
Because
I don't know.
Because he's saying that you don't like hentai, and he's just dumbfounded by the reasons of why you don't watch hentai.
You like 3D over 2D?
I see the best of both worlds.
Oh no, I see the best of both worlds, but like, you know, I can see a real woman have sex all I want, but like to see a hand drawn sex is something different.
That's an art form.
That's
what
I
that is.
appreciate it. Like, I'll let me be real with you for like 10 seconds here.
The realness is happening.
I can see a sex, right? Like on Pornhub, of stepmom having sex with son, right? Like I can't, but you know, they're not really like, it's just pretend, right? But
I know what you're talking about.
But in a hentai, it's like, oh, this guy's older sister's having sex with him. It's different because it's like in that world, it's a thing, and I'm like, this is better because in the not virtual, the 2D, we're
gonna get back into that.
No, in the 2D world, they have so much freedom. Then they make stories, and it's really funny because sometimes the story will be really good, and when it gets to that time, like, okay, hurry up, like go back to the battle, like, because I've seen some where there's like legit battles. Like there was this one where it was like a tournament thing, right? And like the animation was like pretty good for like the fights. Like there was like blood and shit. Like people were getting fucked up, right? Then I'm like,
yeah,
all right. And then it'll be like, all right, the battle's over. And then they in the break room and like, you know, the girl comes up and like they start having sex. I'm like, okay, come on, hurry up, next round. Like, is he gonna win this? What? Like, of course, when I'm doing this, I'm doing something else. All right, come on, I already finished. Now hurry up, come on, finish up, come on, let's go. Like,
it's gonna things to do.
What? Like, what? Imagine if Naruto was a hentai.
I thought Naruto did have like a.
No, like what if it just was hentai?
Like everything that happens in the Naruto still happens, except there is hentai in it.
Right.
That'd be weird.
Hold on, guys. What?
You gotta use those quarters for laundry, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back.
We had a cameo.
Are you though? Yeah, we did.
All right. So
Kaiser Neko.
Aaron, God damn it. What is your what's your hentai of choice?
I don't really have one.
Do you have like genre, or do you just go on like Hentai Haven and you look through the thumb? This looks
pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm on there and I do a quick scroll. And I'm like, that looks interesting. Click, and that's about as far as my selection goes.
Do you have go-tos like where you know for sure what you want? You just type it in your search history and it already autofills the rest of it.
There was actually this one that was that I had watched like a long ass time ago, and I lost it, and it was like it was like you said, where I was watching it, and then suddenly I just got real into the story, and I forgot what it was called, and I never like saved it or anything like that, and I have not found it since. And ever since, I have like been trying to find it. Like I'll like go on like. I'll stay up all night and I'll just be like on Google, like searching, like I'm gonna fucking find this bitch. So Bree doesn't look at the history and be like, freaking. Like I've been on a search to find it and I have not done it. So I mean, I'm waiting. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna get there soon. It happened similar to me where there was this hentai that was showing John, but I didn't tell him it was a hentai. Because it was one of those where the animation was really good. And I was like, hey, check out the first 5 minutes of this anime. Right? He's just watching it and he's just like, all right, this is something. And then it shows like a really close up shot of like the girl's like camel toe. And he looks at me, is this a hentai? No. Like no. What makes you think that? I remember thinking like, all right, I gotta remember this for later. Because like I just randomly found it. I didn't even look at the name. I was just like, I gotta remember to look at my search history or whatever. And I forgot, and it was like 2 weeks later. I was like, "Fuck, what was it?" Like, because it looked really good. The animation was really good. I wanted this sex. I couldn't find it for the life of me until John sent me a picture where he was like, apparently there's like a meme going around with the ending of it about family goals, and I was like, "What's it called? That's it!"
That's the one. And then I found it, and I was like, and I was just like, yeah. Yeah.
I'm still on my search. I'm like crying because I can't find it.
But yeah, it's called Ultimate Dory, and it's great. She has pink hair, and
Is that your fetish? Is it pink hair for you?
no,
No,
no, I
pink
hate
hair girls.
no. It's just to no.
Like all
I
right,
like
like Sabrina. Like no, no, no.
Okay,
Like
okay, I'm going off. I'm going off. Message me when I can come back on.
no, Fred. It's not nothing bad. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. Shut up, Fred. Just stupid. All right, so but like Sabrina, she has like a fetish for not a fetish, but she's like really into guys with like white hair and like anime.
That's a
Like
thing.
that's
That's a thing.
yeah. That's her thing. She's like really into guys with white hair and anime.
I mean, it's not weird. It's just like I noticed it's. But no, I mean, I don't have a thing for girls with pink hair. Honestly, for me, I like a good shade of purple or white.
You know what? I would have to agree. Purple or white. That's why I like Yuri.
Yep.
But fucking, what was I gonna say? No, I just remember Ultimate Dory is just to give you an idea. It's NTR, and there's also Ugly Bastard is a genre in it. By the way, I like how that's a category now. Ugly Bastard, like
There's just some ugly ass guy in there.
where the girl gets fucked by like a fat, ugly old dude or something. That they had to give it a genre.
Anime is weird these days. Or, I mean, hentai.
I remember John was really ashamed of me when I told him I liked NTR.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Do you know what NTR is?
Hiron,
Huh?
What
do you know what?
NTR means?
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, to give you just to sum it up, it's pretty much a guy getting cucked, like a guy witnessing the girl that he's either with or really into having
Oh, okay.
a guy, whether she's consenting or it's against his, you know, against her will, you know. But
I think this is how our video got removed last time.
nah, it's fine. Nah, listen. All right, this
I'm,
is
I'm
Rico's
listening.
hentai corner. He gets this segment every week. It's a thing.
You're making it a thing.
No, but like I just remember like because I didn't know I didn't know there was a category for something. I just knew that I like that. And then one day John was like, I think I asked him like I was like, what's NTR? Because I kept seeing it pop up, and he told me that, and I was like, oh, that's fine. Like he was like, disgusted. Like
He just viewed you as like a monster.
kinda. And then when like one day I think I texted him out of the blue, dude, lolis are great. He was just like, don't fucking talk to me. Like so I still mad about
Someone
it.
needs to message Fred that he can come back.
There was one time, and it was only one time because I felt really bad. He was like on a stream, and I dropped the word "lol" into the comments, and he looked, and you could see him physically look down the screen, and like, well, I was disappointed in one of my friends. Like, he removed me from the stream. He was, he was really mad.
John was just like, I just did the responsible thing.
No, like, he was having it. He was really mad. Like he texted me saying, "I'm still fucking like I'm still mad at you, but I'm gonna tell you why because I know nation, but I'm still mad." And I'm sorry. Like it was,
Sabrina.
like, it was just like he was like, I was like, play some music. Like I was typing shit like that, and then he was like, no, and I was like, play like Lowly or something. Like, and he was like, like he pulled a delete Halo. He was not having it. And I was like, oh man, I feel really bad. Like, but yeah. So John, like, how was it like witnessing your buddies slow?
Oh, you were always like that. Oh yeah, I have it still. Am I still on the call? Where you guys at? Hello? Hello, hello. Oh yeah, something is up. Something's up. Give me a second. This momentary break in our programming. Yeah, something's up. Yeah, something is definitely up. Give me a sec. Okay, so that's really weird. So apparently Discord's bugging out, wigging out. We're connected, it says. It's not really. I'm gonna close it. Desk manager. Oh yeah, something is up. End it. Okay. But yeah, I'll show you guys this post. I want to show Aaron, but so I don't know if the podcast went down or it went back up. Okay. So yeah, I guess the stream stopped. Came back. That's weird. Oh yeah, something happened. Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 8.5. Oh shit. Discord has an outage. What the heck? Come on. Don't do this to me.
Hey,
Hello? So,
hey,
Discord's wigging out on me. All my servers are gone.
why?
No idea.
We're all talking.
Yeah, and I guess the stream restarted, or maybe this is back when it actually started. I didn't have my phone.
What are you talking about?
I thought the stream restarted. I thought all my internet went out.
Oh, well, we're all talking. Like, are you not able to join back or what?
No, like all my channels are gone. It says 13 servers are unavailable due to temporary outage.
The hell? Like,
Yeah,
we were like, even Fred was back with us. We want to try restarting the app?
yeah, I'm gonna try it. Let me close it. I'll be back.
Sure.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
So we're in this call now.
I guess we are. I don't know where Rico went, but I can't get my server back. I can't get to the server. All my servers
That's
are missing.
weird.
Yeah.
So who's all on this call? Is it
This
us?
is
All
me
three
and
of
you.
us?
Well, he's technically on the channel, but he's not on the call.
That's weird. I wonder what happened.
I don't know. Can you add Fred as a friend and then add him to this call?
I guess.
All
It's
right.
difficult to do. It's hard to do it multiple times. Looks like, wait, Rico's back in the other one.
Yeah, he is, because he can go back and forth, but I can't.
I guess he's telling Fred. So I'm gonna let Rico do it.
Yeah, well, he's got to add Fred in order to
I
add
know
him
that's
in.
gonna be. I know that's gonna be
No.
difficult for him, but it's gonna be more difficult for me.
You gotta
No,
add him as a friend first.
no.
Yeah.
Are we even still recording?
Yeah, we are still.
But is it picking up this audio?
It's picking up this audio because I can pick up this audio. But everything you talked about while I was gone is gone.
Well, you missed some great conversation.
You bet.
Yeah, between me and Rico.
I was gonna
We-
tell you that I still have that file that like
Huh?
I made a file for Rico when his NTR app it started going out of control.
What do you? No, you're lying.
Yeah.
You're lying. One, I don't know if like I'm creeped out, but like I'm also very curious. What?
I'd be
What?
very proud of. I think I'd just be happy. But like, you made a file just for me.
Okay. And like it was great. No, I think I got so mad at him that did he tell you how mad I got? Did he tell you? You guys still there? I guess I died again. Half of my servers are back. Disconnected. Hello? Hello? Okay. Shows. Hello?
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
how's it going?
So, are we good? We're doing the podcast in here now?
Yeah.
Alright then. We're just moving everywhere. How many times have we're on... Right, we're on the, we're gonna just travel the interwebs. All the social medias. Yes. I don't think we just calls,
John
Am I
figured
here?
everything out.
Hi. Do you see me?
The fuck?
I'm not video chatting with y'all. Sean, are you ready to go with live video right now?
I can make it to where it's showing the video. There
Nah,
it
it's
is. It's
fine.
showing the call now. What should be.
Right?
Oops.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I like how we could just see your eyes, John. That's all it is. It's just like the bottom of your glasses, and then
Where'd Rico go? I heard his voice.
I could see his little fire emblem pulsating.
Mhm.
Okay, guys, bear back 1 moment.
I can hear you.
Okay, so I don't know if I can
Fritz.
send it on the Discord anymore, but I'm gonna send you the file I was talking about. The government's trying to stop me from sending it.
The government's like all this lowly porn can only be contained in one place.
Oh yeah, did he tell you how mad I got?
No. Oh yeah. When you're on your stream or whatever, you started talking about lollies.
Yeah, but did he tell you how mad I got?
I think so, yeah.
Well-
Unless you refresh my mind.
Okay, so we used to have this Overwatch Discord server that we got on, and we played Overwatch on it. We just talked, right? And
Uh huh.
it basically was like a private message because only me and him were in the server, right? And
Yeah.
like he pushed me off the edge. I was like, I'm deleting the server. It was worse too. I used to punish him on the server because you could change roles and change permissions. So I took away his ability to post pictures. And that's all he used to like spam me with like those hentai pictures, and I'd stop his ability to post pictures. There it goes. I made this for him, and it was a sticker in the server.
Let me see. Let me see. Hold on.
John, how do I join video?
I don't know. It's great. Let's see if he goes. Where is he at? Where is he at? I can't even disconnect my call. That's how broken Discord is.
Sucks. What? John, what's NTR?
We were just talking about it in the server.
The innocence of Fred.
You can ask Rico. Oh, there you go. You get half the screen.
Oh my God! It's Fred.
What happened now? Why is it only Fred? I guess so. Why is it only Fred? Did he leave the call? What's up? Well, I guess I got abandoned.
No, I'm back.
So what's up?
I tried doing the video, but for some reason I can't. If I do it from my phone, I can't do video. If I do it from my computer, there's no audio. We can hear you, Aaron.
I can't hear Aaron.
You can't hear Aaron? I can hear him.
From where? From Discord?
Uh,
Says Rico should be in here. I don't really know.
wait.
Nope.
Wait. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, Discord's wigging out right now, so this is a pretty bad time for a podcast.
No, because it's like we can hear Aaron, but it says he's unreachable.
You can hear him. That's strange. I can't hear him at all.
Well, I mean, I could hear him. But I can't hear him anymore. Johnny's wanting in the podcast now because we've been. Oh.
Yeah, podcast.
You want in the podcast now because we've been at it for 2 hours and 28 minutes now.
Yeah. That's how it goes. I'm here. I can hear everything. So, yeah. This has been a good podcast, guys. It's been a great podcast. You know, everything is phenomenal. All right, I guess want to wrap it up. Get Aaron on the
For
horn.
sure.
Tell him to say goodbye.
Yeah. Peace out, guys.
Get on Discord on your phone so I can listen to them talk.
Alright, peace out.
All right. All right. I guess it's just me now. So let's start with some jokes.